You gonna have it just be here?
Well, yeah, because we've got the intro music,
Mm.
so you don't have to do your bootleg version, which is great, but just feels lazier. Like we have an intro song and like we don't even use it.
It's not
It's
that
like
we
doot
couldn't.
doot
It was
doot
just
doot
funny.
chip chat. It's like
Yeah.
that's it, and then
Uh,
it's like it fades right into it. How am I using all of this? This is all in, by the way.
why not?
Yeah.
Why not? That's as good an intro as any.
Well,
I guess I don't need my fucking video on
you
if we're
don't.
not doing video. Anyway, what up, Chipper Chaps? This is Chipper Chap Chat episode 107.
107,
Oh,
107.
oh, snap.
Yeah, pretty good.
On the last episode, we talked about. Before I do that, actually, I'm
Yeah,
FooRay.
and I am Chamba.
And we're two guys that you guys now know. And when we're all friends, look at us being best friends all the time. I
All
bet
over.
you, I bet you, if you jumped in the air and did like a motion like you wanted a high five,
Somebody, one of us would high five, and both of
yeah,
us
one of
maybe.
us, one of
Yeah,
us will jump out of the air and
yeah.
smack that high five.
Smack it. Both of us possibly. Who knows? We get a triple
Try it
triple high
right now.
five.
Let us
15.
know how many of you tried it.
I don't know.
Um, Actually, you don't have to let us know because we'll be there to high five you.
Yeah, we actually constantly do it, waiting for somebody else to catch it.
We're waiting for you guys.
Yeah, yeah. So please,
Yeah, so
don't leave us hanging.
don't-
uh,
anyhow, so
yeah,
last
last
episode we talked about what we enjoyed from last year, a little bit of what we didn't enjoy, but mostly what we enjoyed.
mostly what we enjoyed.
And I think it's about time that we talk about what we're looking forward to. But before we do, now that I wanted to mention this because I don't know how far we got, but I very much want to go back and look at uh, the movies that we were anticipating last year.
Hmm.
Like which ones of those were good and not good.
We should, I think, definitely with the list that we're gonna come up with today for our
Right,
end of year of 2018.
right,
We're gonna basically go over these lists and
right.
say crap, awesome, the best.
Find out which ones we were wrong about,
Yeah, because
basically.
I think, I don't know, like last year,
Hmm.
the ones that came out last year might not have been like the ones that we weren't really looking forward to. I'm pretty sure we ended up going, yeah, it was all right. Like I think you were definitely looking forward to Valerian,
Right, I was. Well, because
but you haven't even seen it yet.
I still haven't. Yeah.
Yeah, what?
That's mostly your fault, to be honest, because you kept
Why?
telling me it was shit. You were like,
Because
"It's
it,
fucking trash."
I didn't. You say words that I don't even use.
You,
Um,
come on, you don't use those
I
words.
say garbage.
Okay, is that better?
It's
Is that
definitely
better?
garbage.
Well, I still need to see it so I can
That's
be the
what I
judge
need you to watch
myself.
it, and I plan on rewatching it because I'm sure there's going to be aspects where I'm like, oh, that part I did enjoy.
I
That
feel
part
like I'm
was
gonna
still
end up
shit.
liking it, dude. I feel
And
like
you
I'm
know what
gonna.
though? But you win if you like it though. That's fine.
I just think it'll be funny if everybody says it was garbage, and I end up being like, "Dude, this
This
movie is
is
my jam."
this movie's fucking next level, dude.
All right.
It's like the future, bro.
I just wonder how much of it is people just shitting on it because they don't like the main two actors.
It does a lot though when the main two. If you like the main two, then you are great.
I do like Dane DeHaan. I've just not seen him in this. I don't
That's
know how he's
the
gonna fit.
problem. It's him as the characters that we've seen him as, great, they're
Hmm.
fine. Him as
Hmm.
this, you're like, why? Why?
Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I don't know.
Please, please do. We should watch it. Ah, I think that's when we should sit down and watch.
Do a commentary for
Yeah,
Valerian.
that'd be hilarious. But anyway, the
Yeah, let's get into the list. What are
mhm.
we anticipating? Are we doing this in like the order that they come out?
I was going to,
Because I didn't write it down that way for
cause
sure.
honestly, just say what you, yeah, just just say what's on your list, and then I'll cross it off if it's already there, or I'll agree with you if it's on my list also.
Right.
It makes sense that way because I'm sure we're gonna have doubles.
Okay, well, I'll just rattle one off
Mm-hmm.
then. I very much am anticipating the new Justin Timberlake album.
Oh, I did not even write that down. That's good.
Uh,
I agree.
as far as music goes,
Oh yeah.
uh, I've been listening to that dude since I was a young, impressionable teenager,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like he's gotten better and better
Yeah,
over
dude.
time.
He's evolving.
And he's going back to the basics with the production team.
Yep. Back to his
So
originals.
yeah, he's got Timbaland and NER. Well, not
The
NERD, Neptunes,
Neptunes.
I guess. I don't know how much
Right. How
that's
much
really
Chad's gonna? Yeah.
Neptunes.
How much is just Pharrell going? Hey, I'm Neptunes.
My name Neptunes
My
now.
day. And Shay is over there.
Slamming doors.
Yeah. with no credit to his name.
Yeah, slamming doors and
That was the
doing nothing.
best. Uh, but following through with music, because I totally spaced out on music that I was looking forward to, Kimber's next album.
Oh yeah, when's that one supposed to come
It's
out?
been pushed back. Yeah, I
No.
know. It's supposed to come out. I think it was early February or maybe late January, but now it's been pushed back to April.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
not good, but at
Nah, I
least
don't know
it's
what that
supposed to
means,
come out.
but she did say she was going to release a new song every month until then. I think every month, every week, or something like that.
Every week is a lot of
Yeah,
songs.
that's what I think. I think it's every month. So we're gonna get a new song every month until it's the album's release. The songs that she's releasing aren't part of the album though.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
Well, on the Justin Timberlake album,
mm,
we that one has been announced as far as date.
yep.
Do you remember when that one comes out?
I think it was next month, wasn't it? Or maybe this month. I know it's very soon.
Yeah, that's supposed to come out right
Yeah,
around the
yeah,
corner.
very, very, very soon.
That one's called Man of the Woods, I believe.
Yep.
And yeah, very much looking forward to that. They dropped some sort of track list with some features and stuff, but there's too much crypticness to it, so I don't know what's what.
There's just I don't know. This album seems experimental, but also back to the basics, back to the roots of it. Also, I don't know, man. Oh, it's out February 2.
February 2.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So that's very soon, I guess.
What do you got on your list, man?
All right. First movie I got listed is Avengers: Infinity War.
That's the first one you're rattling off.
I know,
Infinity War.
cause that's the one
That
that I was most
that was
looking.
the
I
first one I wrote into, but I think
Yeah,
it's
cause
because we were talking about it earlier.
right, but I wrote it down first because I'm like, what's the thing that you're most looking forward to?
Right.
It was that, and that's out in April.
May for us.
Oh, sorry, my bad. But yeah, it's very
It's
soon,
always May.
regardless.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be bonkers.
We were talking about that earlier, and it's like there's so many things that we have no clue
Oh
about
yeah,
yet.
I think there's civil war in us, man. On that shot where everybody's running at the camera, I think we're gonna get to that movie theater, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of more people in that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we start to see some of it before the movie comes out, because
Yeah,
we started seeing Spider-Man in that trailer like the week before the movie
yeah.
came out.
Mm-hmm. They're probably gonna be like, oh no, people are gonna be like, oh, they're spoiling it for us, but it's as even if they can spoil a lot of stuff, it's still not gonna spoil the film.
Nah, and that Wakanda battle is gonna be Bo and Nana. Like
Mm-hmm.
compared to the airport battle thing,
Yeah.
it's gonna be ridiculous. I
Mm-hmm.
can't wait for it.
Do you feel though that there's a
Hmm.
chance that our anticipation and hype for the film is a bit more than what we might get?
Uh, no, a little bit yes, but a little bit no. I kind of feel like everybody is hyping in this first Infinity War movie at up
Mm.
for what we think that the Avengers 4 is gonna be.
Right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? Because
Yeah.
this is originally it was supposed to be a part one, part two
Yes.
situation. So if the real conclusion isn't Infinity War, it's the movie, it's the next Avengers after that.
Right, right.
I feel like as nuts as this one is going to be, we're not going to get the real bananas cosmic
Yeah.
fucking crusade
Oh my gosh. When is that supposed to come out?
following year. I thought,
Next
but
year?
maybe
Goodness
not.
gracious.
Maybe the year after, maybe 2020.
Oh, that's too much. We need to survive. The world still
I
needs to
feel like
exist.
I feel like it's probably next year because they just wrapped filming it.
They haven't started filming Captain Marvel yet, have they?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because you'd think they would be filming that soon, if not already.
Is that one this year or next year?
It would have to be next year if it can't be this year,
Well, I mean, we're at the very beginning.
I suppose, but that's nuts. Anyway, that's the first on the list. What was your. Yeah, since that was on your list too, what's the next film on yours?
Uh, Black Panther because that comes out very soon.
Also on my list. That was next, also. That's
Um,
a month from now, dude.
yeah, that movie's gonna be really cool. I'm very hyped for what that new world is gonna be like. Um,
You think we're gonna get the
and
last stone?
yes, because I feel like they kind of set it up that there's some kind of weird afterlife situation in Civil War,
Mm.
and I feel like the trailer kind of shows him in some kind of weird like plane of existence where all the colors are all bananas
Yep.
looking.
Some
And
some
so
Mufasa Lion King
right.
stuff.
And so I think because I believe it's the soul stone that's left,
That makes
it
sense,
kind
doesn't it?
it yeah, it kind of just makes sense. And especially because apparently Black Panther is supposed to have a thing in his lore where he can like communicate with former Black Panthers, kind of like the Avatar spirit or whatever,
Nice.
uh, an airbender. So I wonder if it's through use of that stone that he can communicate with past Black Panthers.
Sick. Can't wait. That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope.
What else you got?
Next on my list is Ready Player One.
Didn't even write that down. Very excited about that
Yep.
though.
I figured.
But I'm equal parts nervous for that movie.
Right. I don't know enough about that property to fully to like for it to be for it to get to the point where I'm like, oh no, this was it didn't meet my expectations because right now I have no expectations for it other than oh, it looks like a massive fan servicey film.
Yeah. Well, I guess my expectations are set to Sword Art Online, but there's going to be a bunch of characters I know in it.
That's interesting. I kind of like that. I didn't even think of it like that.
I can't help but think of it that way for
That's
some reason.
cool. This film is cooler now because of that.
Yeah, so I'm like, if it's kind of like that vibe, but there's like randomly Overwatch characters and Battletoads and shit in the background, I feel like I'm gonna be totally fine with it.
Cool. Yeah, no, that
But I'm a little nervous though that it's kind of the as cool as the movie might be,
yeah.
it kind of it gives you everything at once, so it kind of belittles any movie that's like we put so and so
Right,
together.
right, right. Yeah. It's almost
I,
yeah. Okay,
yeah,
I get
it
you.
almost feels like jumping the shark
Right.
uh for 3 hours or however
It
long
could
this
be
thing's
like
gonna.
how Wreck-It Ralph did it though.
I think Wreck It Ralph was a different situation because it was them going look at these characters from a game interacting in a game world.
As
Here's
opposed to you interacting with video game characters.
no, as
Oh.
opposed to in Ready Player One, it's literally any character from
Oh
movies,
yeah,
from
true. It's
games, from
anything.
anything can be in
That's
that.
right. That's right.
And
That's
so
true.
I feel like it puts a level beyond
Mm-hmm.
what Wreck-It
Okay,
Ralph.
yeah. The expectations are higher because you're capable of doing anything. What are you
Right.
limiting yourself to?
Yeah, right. It's like virtual Comic Con.
That's It's Sword Art Online Virtual Comic
Yeah,
Con. Goodness
if Sword
gracious.
Art Online took place
Did it?
inside of a virtual Comic Con.
That's Ready Player One.
Yeah, Ready Player One, the movie.
Honestly, though, I'm expecting a very, very simple story to follow.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's like a Willy Wonka situation where the dude is dying and given, and I think that's the same as Sword Art Online. The guy who runs this video game thing is like dying or something or died,
Something like, yeah.
and he's like, in Sword Art Online, I think he's like, you're all trapped in here until you beat the game.
Yep, because he's
But
crazy.
in right, but I think in Ready Player One, he says you just need to find this special thing, and then whoever finds it first,
Gets to, oh, yep.
you inherit the world I
This
created.
is Willy Wonka. That's pretty rad. It's Willy Wonka Sword Art Online in Comic Con.
Right. So I think and the villain I think is a corporation that
Yep.
tries to battle the kid for it.
I like how that was basically just shown in the trailer, and I'm like, cool, I'm down.
Oh yeah, what in that group of sentences is bad?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It's got
But
Tracer in it too, so why not?
so there's that film. What's next on your list?
Next on my list, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yep, that was
That
next on my list.
that one comes out on my birthday this year
Oh, for real?
because apparently the new thing is to give me superheroes on my birthday.
Will I be? I will be overseas. I will be in the US though, but I'm quite. I wonder where I'm going to be actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but if you're around, we should go see Ant-Man and the Wasp because that
Yeah.
sounds like it's going to be cool. It's going to have Lawrence Fishburne in it. It's going to have Michelle Pfeiffer. Now Batman and Catwoman from the 90s are in the Marvel universe.
Oh snap! In your face, Warner Brothers. Oh dang, that's true. They need to get Danny DeVito, bro,
as what?
as any
Modoc?
as Mole Man.
That would be clowning, dude. That would be clowning.
You know we'd be dope,
If
right?
they gave him the glasses and
Dude,
everything,
that would be
that'd be
the
clowning.
best.
I would legit
That would be the
die from it.
best. But yeah, Ant Man and Wasp, sick. Can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait
Does
for
that
that. It's
story
gonna
take
be.
place after Infinity War or before?
Does Ant-Man and the Wasp take place after?
Yes.
Yeah,
So the story takes place after Infinity War.
I'm pretty sure. Yes.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
Yeah, quite curious how all those pieces are gonna fit together.
Yep. Next on my list is Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2. Yep, that's gonna be good.
That's pushed back, correct?
No, pushed forward.
Oh, push forward.
We're gonna get that a month early because they pushed New Mutants back almost a full year.
Is it gonna be on 2018 New Mutants?
No,
Okay, so
February
okay, I can take
2019.
that off my list then.
Yeah, from what I heard,
Hmm.
that they decided that they wanted to reshoot some stuff to make it even more horror-y.
What? So it wasn't scary enough.
I guess. I don't know.
Weird.
So that's what I heard. I don't know how much of that is true. Nobody knows for
But
sure.
Deadpool 2, we're gonna get Cable. We're gonna get Domino. That's cool. I don't know who the villain is. I forget.
That kid from Hunt for the Wilder People's in it.
Is he the villain?
I don't know if he's the villain. I
Oh,
don't think
okay.
he's. I think he's like sidekick little buddy to
I hope
Deadpool in
this is as
this.
good as the first one. We're getting a different director and writer, so anything is possible.
I also hope, but I'm nervous. I do. I
Yeah,
really like Tim Miller. I'm really bummed out that he's not involved.
but that was next on my list, Deadpool 2. What's next on your list?
Next on my list is WWE 2K19.
Oh, snap. Wait,
Uh,
when's that? Usually end of year, correct?
usually October-ish every
Okay.
year,
The
but
update
because
for
they
that's
come
going to be
out
nuts.
every year, I anticipate them every year.
That's good. Well, no, that makes sense. That's an anticipation.
Right. Who knows if it'll be
That's
better or
good.
worse, but I
Do you
anticipate
think
it
there's
all the
much to
same.
improve from the 2K18?
Always.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Always.
But you're fairly content with what they currently have, though.
Yeah, I just want it to be easier to fight people online, and then it'll be pretty much good to go.
Fair enough. Next on my list, Pacific Rim 2
Totally
upgrade soon.
forgot about that one. Yeah.
I am like as much as I'm looking forward to it, I'm also like, just don't be shit.
I feel like we did this in the wrong order. We should have ended with Infinity War because like that's the most anticipated. Now
I
we're in
know,
the
I don't know.
Pacific
I'm
Rim
sorry. Well,
2
it's
category.
that's the most anticipated, so that's my first.
On Pacific Rim,
Yep.
I just still can't decide how I feel about what
Will
I've
you watch it
seen.
in the cinema?
Probably,
It's out in March.
but I'm still not like
Jazzed.
yeah, I'm not like stoked for it
Yep.
because I kind of feel like it's probably not going to be great.
I know. That's my feeling too, dude.
All right, so
That's my feeling too. It's I'm keen, but I'm also incredibly weary.
yeah, I don't even know if it'll be bad. I feel like it's going to be like fine.
Yes, that's it'll be fine, and I don't know.
And it's so much money to spend on fine.
Dude, you're telling me with the $22 basic price for a ticket?
I mean, for them, the people who
Oh, for
made the
them making
movie,
it, yeah,
that's a
yeah,
lot of
it is.
millions of dollars
And
to
they're
spend
putting their
on.
trust on this new cast,
Yeah,
and
what made them think that they were gonna like, especially when the first movie underperformed?
yep,
What made them think that a second one was a good idea, minus Guillermo, minus any
yep,
of the stars of the first one,
yep.
really?
hmm
But
I don't
then they
know,
were
dude.
like, let's make it more like a Power Rangers thing, and they're like, all right, cool, yeah,
Dude,
let's do
if it's as good as Power Rangers, I'm gonna be sad.
it. Did you like Power
I
Rangers?
did like Power Rangers, but I like
I feel
Pacific
like
Rim more.
it will be infinitely better than Power Rangers because if there's any way that they end that movie and in the third act they spend 15 minutes talking about Krispy Kreme donuts, there if they somehow avoid that, then it will be better than Power Rangers because
Uh,
I still can't believe they
all
did that
right,
shit.
what's next on your list?
Battle Angel
Heck
Alita or Alita
yeah,
Battle Angel. I'm
that's
very
July,
excited.
bro.
I know, I know. I'm very excited about
That's
that
gonna
movie.
be. I'm so looking forward to that. I know everyone's like the eyes, and I'm
It
like,
really doesn't
she's a
bother me, man.
robot.
And it looks like the character from the anime,
Yep.
and that's kind of legit.
hmm
So I'm pretty excited for it.
But
And that girl's a cutie patootie. Really thought they were just gonna have it look like her,
I
but
kind of wish they did.
I don't know. I feel like this is a cool
No,
thing.
I like this. I like this, but I wouldn't have had an issue with either.
I wouldn't have either. But I feel like had they just made it look like a girl, the girl,
Yep.
then it would
Oh,
have
we'll get
just
people
been
complaining
one.
anyways.
It just would have been another one of these movies. It
Yep.
just would have been another Blade Runner 2049, another Ghost in the
Do
Shell.
you know what's funny though? I'd rather. I'm glad they went this way because they people are gonna complain either way.
Yep, they're gonna complain either way, but at least
Yeah,
they went for it.
that's what I'm thinking. That's why I was like, that's why to me it's funny. Because I'm
Right.
like, you're gonna complain either way. At least this way, they gave us a view that no one else is willing to give us.
Yeah, I like Ed Screen. I like Christoph Waltz.
hmm
So
I'm keen. That one's gonna be
yeah,
definitely opening
I
day.
like Robert Rodriguez for the
Yep.
most part. And James Cameron is still behind it. So
hmm
here's hoping, man.
Next on my list is The Incredibles 2.
Incredibles 2, man, that's gonna be so tight.
That's
Well, I really hope it's tight. I'm sure it will
yes,
be good because
yes,
they sure took their fucking time.
they
And
certainly did.
Brad Bird said he wouldn't do a second one unless they had a great story to tell.
Yep,
So it took him that long. I believe that it's for a reason.
yep.
So I can't wait.
And then once he's done with this, get him to direct Fantastic Four, and we're good.
I wonder what they'll do to really tug at your heartstrings the way they did in the first movie, because you know that bit where Mr. Incredible thinks that his family has died.
Is so
It's
so
so
powerful.
powerful
Yeah.
for a cartoon about superheroes.
Yep.
It's one of the most moving like scenes that I in that kind of way of like the
hmm
hero losing a fight that I've seen. Like I don't know if there's
No,
another
I
example
can't
of
think of a
somebody
live
pulling it
action one
off
that
that
does
well.
as good as a job.
I don't know. The closest thing I can think of honestly is like Tony Stark when he realizes Cap knew that Winter Soldier killed his parents.
Even
He's
then, I feel that
it's
Mr.
pretty
Incredible's one
it's
is
pretty up
still
there.
more strong.
Mr. Incredible's one I think is only because you know it's his whole family he
Yep.
just thought he lost rather than a death that he's already had to like he's already mourned
Yeah.
it for
It's
20
not just
years or whatever.
information, it's living it.
Right.
That's
But
yeah.
damn it, that scene's so good.
But yeah, Incredibles
Scene's so
2,
good.
oh, it's if you're as good as the first, then you're amazing.
Do you think we get a return of Syndrome in any way?
It'd be interesting to like at least make mention of what he's about
I mean, like he's in it as a
as the
character.
villain.
Maybe not the main villain, but I think like as a character in it, not just a side toss aside
It'd
thing.
be cool. Am I expecting it? I don't. Not really.
I just wonder, man, because I wonder how much they're gonna have him be kind of their main antagonist kind
Right.
of thing.
He'd be interesting. Maybe he'll be the Loki.
Right, right. Maybe he'll join their side on this
Uh,
one. He's
he
the
kind of goes
Vegeta.
back and forth. What's next on your
Yeah.
list?
Next on my list is the Sony Spider-Man game.
Mm.
They said that's supposed to come out spring 2018. We'll see if that really happens,
When is
but
the spring season for you guys?
spring season is like anywhere between March and I guess June, the beginning of June.
Okay, but there's no actual date yet.
No, just says spring
What
2018.
console are you
And
getting it for?
well, there's only one option because it's a Sony game.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I gotta get it on the PlayStation. I was
Cool.
hoping to have a PlayStation Pro by then.
That's the
Uh,
upgraded version.
yeah, the one that can do like 4K and stuff.
Okay.
And I might still do that. I gotta trade in my old consoles, so maybe I'll still do that.
Cool.
But yeah, really anticipating that game. Them taking a Spider-Man franchise and giving it the full like Arkham treatment
It looks good.
is real cool. Yeah, I can't wait for it. I'm so stoked.
Relating to Spider Man, there's also the movie Spider Man Into the Spider Verse that's out in December.
Yeah, that I'm excited for that,
Yep.
but
Also weary.
I don't know if it's even weary. I just don't know enough about it to
Right.
be as excited. Like
Right.
I really want to hear something like Tom Holland is in it as one of the Spider-Men, like
As Pete.
some some really like monumental thing like that.
It's
Like
Tobey Maguire voicing Peter Parker.
right, but I'm saying like if they're supposed to have multiple Spider-Men,
Yep. You
have
you don't call it
bring
Into
all
the
those
Spider Verse, dude.
motherfuckers, bring all those
Dude, that's
dudes
what I'm
back.
saying. You don't call it Into the Spider Verse
Right.
with only one Spider Man.
So, you know what I mean? Just
So,
do it. Just do
but
it.
yeah, that was next
Bring
on.
in Emma Stone, let her be Spider Gwen.
Ooh, snap!
Come on, man, do the whole
They can
thing.
do it. They can do it. They've got the money, probably.
Why not? Why not?
They're gonna build their franchise. Okay, that what's next on your list?
Next on my list is WrestleMania.
Snap.
That one's not even that far away.
No.
But I'm actually really excited for
Isn't
WrestleMania.
the Rumble soon?
Really excited for the Rumble. Rumble's at the end of the month, the
Nice.
28th. But I'm also excited for that. Both events will be great. I was saying I think on our last episode that last year's WrestleMania was my first like real WrestleMania moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll get another one of those
I don't.
because the
They're already there.
circumstances, right? The circumstances were, kind of perfect for
Who
what
would
it
be a
was.
big surprise for you to rock up?
The only other person I'd be like, oh shit, like what's this mean is if Kenny Omega showed up at WrestleMania.
Doubt it,
He,
but yeah,
yeah, that's the only other one I can think of where
mm.
I'd be like, wow, like what happens
Yep.
next,
What are they doing?
right? Or I'd be really stoked if we got some like Prince Puma situation. I
Oh,
know
well, I mean, yeah, Ricochet.
Ricochet's supposed to be in NXT, so
Yeah,
it'd be cool. Or even if like we get some Alistair Black joining main roster would be
Maybe.
pretty neat. I
Hopefully
think
they
he's
don't ruin
probably.
him.
Hopefully they don't. I
Yeah,
mean,
hopefully they don't.
he's a character that doesn't talk. I feel like that's real easy.
But it's also really easy to stuff up.
It. I mean, in theory, it is. I hope for
Yeah,
the
I know
best though,
you're
because
keeping hopeful.
yeah, because I love his move set. I love his intro. Love his intro
He stole them
music.
both.
Oh, dude's dope, man. Dude's dope.
That's a good one. Next on my list, I'm gonna move from movies. I got a couple more movies, but I'm gonna move to anime. I'm looking forward to One Punch Man season 2.
Nice.
Yeah, that's later this
Nice.
year. It's done by another studio, so it's not Madman. It's done by JC Staff. I know people are like, oh, they're not gonna be suited. I'm like, we'll see what
They
directors
said
they're gonna get
the
on it.
same about Magnus last time, so
Yeah, so I'm just keen. I'll give me more of that. Give me more of that.
yeah, man. I hope they keep some of that like scratchy, quick style.
And that's all about that. That's all about getting the right animators for the right scenes.
Right,
Because
right.
Madman, not Madman, is it Madman? Not
That
Madman.
was Madhouse.
Madhouse. Madhouse. They got a they hired a bunch of freelance
Mm-hmm.
animators for those scenes. So primarily, like a lot of the actual animators, they work for what was there? I forgot. I'm blanking out right now. They did the animation
Whoever
for
they
like
worked
Full Metal
for,
Alchemist.
it was dope.
So yeah,
I've been I've been rewatching One Punch Man lately.
it's funny.
It's good
It
times.
is. It's good
That's that
times.
scene where he's trying to smash the fly on the balcony is pretty great. Um, and I really want to watch the dubbed
Yeah,
one
I do too.
because
I haven't yet.
I just can't imagine what some of these voices are gonna sound like.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just can't even imagine a different voice for Saitama. I
No,
can't imagine it at all.
no. Because actually, when I read the
Hmm.
manga, I
Hmm.
hear it in that voice.
Right.
I know
I
it's like
just
in
yeah.
Japanese, but it's that same tone that I'm hearing it in.
I wonder how he plays up the dumb version
Yeah,
versus the hero version.
I don't know.
I've wondered. Yeah, I'm really curious how that plays in the U.S.
But
Dub.
what is next on your list?
That was all my shit. I'm
Oh,
done with
really?
my
Okay, I
list.
got a
Yeah.
couple more stuff. I'll go through these quickly because whatever. Um, Venom. It's out in October. It's already
Yeah,
filming.
that movie is gonna happen.
It's happening. It's not like these ones are kind of lower on the tier of the list. You know, I'm not really like I'll watch them, but I'm
Right.
curious more so than anything else. The Predator.
Yeah.
That's out in August.
I feel similar about that one as I do about Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just don't know enough about it yet to get
Right.
excited.
Ralph Breaks the Internet. It's Wreck-It Ralph 2. That's
That
out.
one I'm anticipating. Just I loved the first
Yeah,
one.
that's mainly like I have no idea what this is about. The title is just called Ralph Breaks the Internet. So
I just worry that it will get very like
silly.
emoji movie ish.
Duh. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it at all,
Yeah.
but I just wonder how like ridiculous some of the jokes will be if it's like,
Yeah.
look, because now we're on the internet now.
Mm.
Look at the references we can make because he's in the internet now. I just don't know.
See, you saying that makes me not want to watch it.
It's just what I'm afraid of. Maybe they won't do it. The first one was
Uh,
great, so who knows, man.
maybe. And I've got like a couple more animes. Films,
What
I think
else is
that's all I
coming up?
got. Anime, I got Fully Cooley, seasons 2 and 3.
Right.
We have no like we were shown the preview last year, and they're gonna release both 2 and 3 seasons 2 and 3 this year. So no idea,
Neat.
no idea.
All I
Um,
remember about that movie is that I didn't understand what had happened after
mhm.
I watched it.
It's mainly just really cool visually.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And if that's all you can get from it, cool,
Yeah.
cool. So I'm just hoping that's gonna be that. Just you know.
Here's hoping.
And the last thing that I have on the animation is the Trigger Studios Gridman.
Right.
We have got no video of that. We just have an image, but they're going to be doing a Gridman series, or I think it's a OVA or something special. Not sure yet. There's really no information on this.
Right.
But
That was the one where I was really curious if they fight in a city or if they're fighting
right,
inside.
because that one image is him that's big in a city. You're like, wait,
Right.
I thought the whole deal was he's gonna be, in the virtual world.
But I do remember even on the US ripoff
Mm-hmm.
one, the Superhuman Samurai
Yep, yep,
Squad or whatever. Uh, the computer grid thing that they fought inside of was still supposed to look like
right.
a city, kind of.
Yeah, and I think maybe that could be it. Like, yeah, this series is called SSSS Gridman. So I'm like, what are they gonna take from both?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Superhuman
but yeah,
Samurai Squad grid man.
are they gonna take premise from both
I
the
really hope
US
so,
and
dude. Oh, I
because
hope so.
like the title, I was like, wait, it's that's taking both aspects of it. That's We'll see what they do.
If they want me to care, they got to do that.
But it's Trigger. That's why I was like, I'm gonna watch it. I know I am.
Now, did on the image though, wasn't there something weird about it? Like the style was weird or something? It's a scratchy
Uh
style or something.
it was the buildings were definitely more painty than they normally do.
But the design wasn't. There was nothing weird about
The
the.
design wasn't like it was very stylized.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well, here's hoping, man. I hope it's tight.
yeah. But that's essentially the list. I got a couple more anime, but that's just I don't even know what to expect with those ones.
Hmm. Well, I
I think
still
we're
think
good though.
that was a pretty good list of stuff to
Mhm.
anticipate. There's probably more stuff,
Oh
honestly.
yeah.
But like we were talking about before we recorded this, I was kind of just going off of memory,
Yep. And that's
what
the
I can
fact that you
remember.
remembered all that is impressive because I would have forgotten a lot of things.
Right. I'm sure I did. I'm
Yeah.
sure I did. But in any case, I think that was a pretty good list.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully, do we already know what we're talking about for the next one?
No idea yet.
This is not a pre-planned thing.
No.
All right. Well, maybe we'll talk some news, have a rando
Mm-hmm.
conversation next episode. But I think that should cover it.
That should.
So,
What is everyone looking forward to this year?
yeah, what is your most
Like
anticipated
I know
thing?
it's got like Infinity War has to be on that list.
Yeah, if it's not, then it's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, it's okay to be weird. Maybe just like listening to our voices.
Exactly. Maybe it's that. I highly doubt it's that, but
I don't
maybe it's that.
I
Who
don't know.
knows? But in any case, guys, until the next one, stay chipper chaps.
Stay chipper.